People was good. OG Influence here, back here in the Chester Michael Twain situation. If you've been liking my content, sharing my content, I really do appreciate you. And I'd like to extend my gratitude by saying thank you. You give me my flowers, so I'd like to give it right back to you. But I want to touch on self-love, the importance of self-love, why it's key, why it's actually important to possess self-love. You see, we live in a world where a lot of people don't even know what that consists of. And I was almost one of those people where it's like, seeking validation, thinking that I need a relationship in order to fulfill me and things of that nature. But these things have to happen naturally. And if it's not happening naturally, that means that you're forcing it. So when you're forcing something, it's always going to go against the grain. It's always going to go left. It's not going to go according to plan. It's not going to go the way that you want it to go, the way that you need it to go. So self-love allows you to tap into your authenticity, allows you to be who you can be, you know what I'm saying? First and foremost, be yourself, you know what I'm saying? First and foremost, love yourself, so therefore you can know how to love someone else properly, you know what I'm saying? Like, not improperly, but properly. We look to a lot of people, especially when it pertains to women, we try to visualize and envision the aesthetics, you know what I'm saying? We never look past it, but we just focus on the external opposed to focusing on the internal. Yeah, she may possess good looks. She's beautiful. She was made by perfection, so of course she's supposed to be beautiful, you know what I'm saying? Like, that's a given, You're supposed to be attracted to her. You're supposed to find her sexy. You're supposed to find her, stunning. Hold on, excuse me. Yeah. But, yeah, you're supposed to do that, but however, you gotta look past the aesthetics, man, because a lot of times, when it comes to people who don't love themselves, they look to people who, possess beauty and things of that nature to fulfill them, to hold, to deem them as a trophy and things of that nature, not knowing that it's going to be a lose-lose situation, because while you're trying to gravitate towards this person, what essentially happens is you lose yourself in a sense. You lose yourself in the fight, and that's something that we can't do. So when you possess self-love, you realize and understand that you're good with or without this person. You're good with or without this crowd. You're good by yourself, or you're good with other people. Either way, you're good because you know who you are. You're in tune with yourself. So that's what self-love pretty much consists of. And it's the same thing in a relationship. You love yourself, therefore you're able to love someone else and pour into someone else. And then, if it's reciprocated, if reciprocity is taking place, you got yourself a win. You know what I'm saying? You sitting on a gold mine. So it would behoove you to tread carefully and just do things the right way opposed to the wrong way. You know what I'm saying? I know that distractions do come about. Like I said in my previous video, I had really relapse and things of that nature, but I'm focusing. You know what I'm saying? I'm getting back on my grind. I'm getting back to getting back in tune with who I am. Mistakes will happen. We're not perfect, but however, self-love also consists of you being real and honest with yourself. I don't think I heard me. Let me say it again. I said self-love consists of you being honest and real with yourself. So if you have trouble doing that, you don't love yourself. You know what I'm saying? Because you're putting on a facade, you're putting on a mask, and eventually that mask is going to deteriorate and it's going to reveal who you truly are. So I say this, man, be yourself, okay? Be yourself. That trying to manipulate people, trying to, get your way, or trying to please and appease people, that shit is over and done with. That's old news. We living in a generation where as though, the truth is being exposed, you know what I'm saying? Like, the lies are being exposed, the truth is coming to light, and it's either you're going to be one that indulges in the truth, or you're going to indulge in the false reality of this life. You know what I'm saying? Like, it's time that we deal with realism opposed to just dealing with a fairy tale. And a lot of people, they possess this fairy tale complex, but you have to be real with yourself. You got to be real within. It starts in here. You know what I'm saying? You got to internalize every aspect of your life. Do the shadow work. Make sure that you're actually doing your groundwork, forgiving yourself, forgiving those that wronged you in the past, and just showing gratitude, man. Just keep showing up for yourself. Keep, exuding confidence. Keep showing love, that self-love, that self-respect, dignifying yourself, leading with integrity, having standards for yourself, man. Keep doing that. Like I said, I'm talking to myself as well. I'm not just talking to you guys, I'm talking to myself as well. So this is an earful. But however, these are things that we must do in order to become better. Self-improvement does align with self-love. Self-love does align with self-improvement. The two go hand in hand. The two definitely go hand in hand. So if you're self-improving, you're in the gym, you're reading your books, you're trying to change your diet, you're trying to, go without, bringing forth sacrifices and stuff like that, things that's not conducive to behavior, things that's bringing forth, that's stunting your growth, that's bringing forth stagnation. You love yourself, man. and you're trying to deny yourself of those things, you're trying to sacrifice what is comfortable opposed to, you know, what isn't comfortable, you love yourself, man, because you're self-improving each and every day, one step at a time, one day at a time. Understand that this is a journey, you know what I'm saying? Like, it's not a race, it's not a race, it's a marathon, you know what I'm saying? Like, the marathon continues, the journey continues. You just have to keep showing up. You have to keep solidifying yourself, and you have to know that you are your biggest motivator. You are your biggest champion. You are your biggest you know, pusher. So don't lean to others to try to motivate you and push you. You got to do that for yourself, man. And that's self-love. That's you exuding self-love. So I say that to say this. I'm going to leave you guys with this, man. You know, and, you know, if you continuously dance with the devil, he's bound to step on your toes. I said, if you continuously dance with the devil, he's bound to step on your toes. You don't want that, you know what I'm saying? So just, you know, lead with genuinity, you know what I'm saying? Lead with genuinity, be real with yourself, be real with others, and watch how everything just, you know, coincides with one another. Watch how everything just gravitates towards you. You're not chasing, you're here to attract. A magnet, you ever seen a magnet chase someone? No, it's impossible. But you've seen it pull people towards it, right? Because it's a gravitational pull. It's magnetic, you know what I'm saying? That's what you possess about yourself. That's what I possess about myself. So you gotta make sure that you're walking in the same limelight. I love you guys. I'm about to get back to my workout.